Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we are from 10 Group. My name is Ahmad Fundaili. I would like to explain you about learning objective intercultural communication. Learning objective is statement that define the expected goal of a curriculum, course, lesson, or activity in the term of demonstrable skill or knowledge that will be acquired by student as a result of instruction. It is it means that a learning objective should describe what students should know or understanding or be able to do at the end of the course that they adopt. While intercultural communication is a discipline that studies communication across different culture and social group, or how culture affect communication. It means that in the internal communication, not only understanding about the other culture and social group and how culture affect communication, but also we learn about the culture, I mean the other culture and social group, and we know how the communication affect the the culture affect the communication, how the culture affect the language, like that. And then intercultural communication skill are those required to communicate or share information with people from other culture and social group. And intercultural communication also requires an understanding that different culture have a different custom, standard, social, and even thought pattern. Finally, good intercultural communication skill requires a willingness to accept differences that and adapt them. It means that skill intercultural communication is the required to communicate or share information with other people from other culture and the and social group, and so we can learn about the culture, and we understand how the communication and like what the language in the intercultural communication also requires an understanding that the different culture have have different custom and standard, social and even third person. It is very important that should we understanding in the learning intercultural communication, so we can um, willingness and understanding to accept this different culture and adopt adapt the culture, and they know our culture. I mean, in the intercultural communication, we understanding the culture and play the culture, and also they are uh, understanding our culture and do our culture too. Okay, thank you. I think that's all for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, here I am. I want to continue about explanation. Well, here I want to explain you about teaching intercultural communication. As we know, culture is a set of human-made objective and subjective elements that in the past have increased the probability of survival and result in satisfaction for the participant in an ecological niche, and thus because share among those who could communicate with each other because they had a common language and life in the same time and place. Culture and communication are so intertwined that it's easy to think that culture is communication is culture. The main the main is culture and communication have a relationship between it, because from culture we can communication with other people. I give you example here, such as if we have other other culture, other people other people is have other culture, that we can communication with them, such as we we communication about the religion, about the regional dance, or the custom house in the in the in the culture, because that it's so important that we have known about other culture. And now here I will give you now how we teach intercultural communication. I give you example here. From the first is give the video about custom house from other area. The second is give the example about regional dance from other area. So, and the last is give the example about music from other area.